Hola, amigos, amigas, ¿qué tal? Bueno, hoy, today, during our post-charla sobre mesa discussion, I was talking about one of my go-to tools. I go to it every morning if I can, straight away, the first thing when I wake up, still in bed, having a cup of coffee, and I do my ANKI, I do my flashcards. ANKI is an electronic flashcard system, and I was asked to share a little bit about it. There's quite a lot to talk about with ANKI, but what I'll just do today, and I know I'm jumping right into the middle of it, but it may just get you interested, is I will show you what I do after a charla, after I've written down some of the things that I wanted to say during the charla and couldn't say in Spanish. Of course, I said them in English because that's the way we roll in charlemos, but it reveals what it is we'd like to be able to say. So anyway, I'll show you my system. So here I am. This is one of my ANKI accounts, and these are all called decks, like decks of cards. And I'm going to create a new deck just for this example, and create deck. And I will just call it example for video. Bang, and that's that. And now that has been created just there. It shows that there are no new cards in it, no due cards in it, blah, blah, blah. Now, so if I click it here, I open it. It says there's nothing here. That's okay, because I'll now click add, and I can start putting stuff into the ANKI deck. Now, so this is a particular format for a card. I'm going to change the format to something quite simple, the type of card. So I'm just going to go for a basic and reversed card. So I'll show you how that looks. So the card has a front and it has a back. Let me use something that I already know, just as an example. Something I said the other day. I'm not a teacher. Okay, because someone joined up with me in Charlemos and went, "Oh, it's you, Tony." And I said, "Está bien, no soy profesor." Okay, I think that is correct. And so there is a card. So I add that to the deck. Let's just put something else in. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. And the way I'd say that is todo está bien. And I'll add that as well. So there are two cards. I'll close this now. Now, it says up here there are 4 new cards, and that's because each one of those things I created is double-sided. It can show me either the English first and then the Spanish, or the Spanish first and then the English. That's what I chose when I went for that particular type of card. So let's study those 4 cards now. So I click that. I'm not a teacher. So it's delivered me the English first. This is randomish, but it's in the order that I put it in. You can change, there's all sorts of things you can change with ANKI, but let's not get into too much detail. This is just a demo. I'm not a teacher. How do I say that? No estoy un profesor. I can't remember. Well, yeah, I'll take a guess. No estoy. Let's say I went, no estoy un profesor. And I click the answer. Oh, by the way, just down here, that little blue underlined indicates that this is a new card. Red indicates it's one that you've asked yourself to remind yourself again, and green is just a simple review. Details. Show answer. No estoy profesor. Oh, no soy profesor. Okay, it's ser. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to click that I want to do this one again, and it's going to turn up again in a minute. So I'll do that. Everything is fine. Todo está bueno. No, not quite. Todo está bien. All right, so I'll click again. No soy profesor. Ah, well, okay, now this is easier, of course, because the Spanish is coming to me and I can go, oh, I'm not a teacher. But it does slightly revise for me the idea of how I say it reminds me, no soy profesor. Bueno, really good. So click answer. I'm not a teacher. Yeah, easy. And that is going to disappear, and it's going to appear in 2 days. By the way, the two that I said were hard, they've just appeared down here as that little red 2. So these are all that I've got to go. I've got 3 left. 1 new one and 2 that I said were hard. Todo está bien. Everything's fine. Good, that's great. That was easy. I'll hit 2 days. That's not going to appear for another 2 days. And I'm not a teacher. No soy profesor. No soy profesor. No soy profesor. Soy. Good. Okay, I don't want to see this in less than 10 minutes. I'm happy to see that in 2 days as well. Everything's fine. Todo está bien. Todo está bien. Excellent. And I'm going to see that in 2 days. And now it says I've finished. And that is that. Now what I'm going to do is, because I've got another version of this on my phone, I'm going to click sync here. And I've actually added some statistics add-ons. I'm not sure if this is standard or not. There's lots of add-ons that come with Anki. You can grow it if you wish. But just I quite like looking to see, okay, today I studied 6 cards. In 2.5 minutes, I spent 23 seconds on each card. Okay. So that's, when you get faster, 15 seconds per card or whatever, it's kind of fun. It also creates a streak of your activity. And here we are with this particular one. Day 1 of that deck. And if I keep going, this will fill in Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, blah, blah, blah. So if you like that sort of record keeping, you can do all that sort of thing. So anyway, look, there's Anki. I hope you found that useful. I'm no expert, but if you get started on it, best of luck. We can share our knowledge at Charlemos. Nos vemos pronto. Adios.